Good morning, welcome to Gold, the Charles and Jefferson Olympic Gymnast. My name is Bobbie-Sue number 1. This is episode number 71. 71! I got up this morning, I was so excited, but it was pouring with rain. I got up at 5:15 and then I got ready to go to the gym at about 6:15 and go and work out for about an hour and a half before going off and working with Coach for 3 hours. Well, if you saw the previous episode, you know that I've caused some real challenges with my shoulder. Probably about a week ago, or a week and a half ago, I did a tumbling pass or something and pulled a muscle. And it was just a small amount, but what happened then, I kept training on it, and it's really compounded. So the point, I was working with Dr. Michelle, she's incredible, she's my chiropractor, and Doc was like working through my back, and I was on the verge of screaming. I mean, literally, she was digging in below the scapula, below the shoulder blade, and it was like, on a scale of 1 to 10, it was like 6, 7, So what's happened is the shoulder has lost. See what happened? As soon as I pick it up, this shoulder kicks out instead of being in here. There's a muscle at the back that's firing off, that's not allowing it. So if I pick it up, this one starts to kick out, and that's very frustrating on the bars. And so today I didn't do any work on the bars. This morning I went and did my stretching at LA Fitness, and I did great. I did my 3 kickovers really quickly, did 3 slinkies, did 3 stand-ups, although I stepped back, so it's not the best. Then I did 3 front limber kickovers, where you do a handstand into a bridge, then kick back over again. Then I did something different. I did a front limber, it's a handstand, into a bridge, then kicked back over, stood up, went straight back into a back bend, and kicked over again. I called my front limber kickover slinky. It's like awesome. So I did 3 of those. That was really good. So my arms can go all the way straight up, but when they come down, if it goes out slightly, it bends. And it's like really freaky when your arm doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Like I pick something heavy up like this. Whereas this arm here, complete movement effortlessly. Oh. So it's kind of really weird having this shoulder play up regarding strength and positioning and holding on to something. So I spoke to Coach and I said, Coach, maybe we should just do like 1 hour to do some vault and rest and then not train tomorrow. And so that's what we're doing. I trained for 1 hour, and I said, Coach, you know how much I love to train. You know I will put everything into my training, and I don't want to have a cancellation. There's no saying, it's Bobbie, I know you so want to train, but equally you need to heal. And he said, you know what, I've been working so hard, I need the time off as well. So I'm like, good, you do that, Coach, you're incredible. Now we're doing 4 times a week, we're accelerating, we're growing, we're pushing boundaries. I'm on the verge. So in a moment I'll come back and share about what's happening in my vaulting. So this morning we were focusing on the vault. I did some vault yesterday, and I did great. I mean, when you see all the footage, it looks like what I'm doing is fairly simple, but the biomechanics of getting your body perfectly straight coming off the vault, you've got to sprint. You've got to run full out with all your energy with no hesitation. Leap off 1 foot, circle your arms around, have them up in the air, and as soon as you hit the vault, bam, start a shaped straight body position, perfectly straight coming, hit the vault, go up, perfect body position, hit into a perfect handstand, and from that perfect handstand, you've got to push off, land on your feet, and finish. I mean, the mechanics, the biomechanics of the vault are fascinating, because I'm watching myself sprint full out, then at the end I'm not sure which foot I'm going to come up, and I slow down a little bit and sabotage the whole thing. Or I leap from a little bit further back and don't hit the vault cleanly. Or I run and there's a slight pause in the step, so I don't get enough strength coming off the vault. Or I don't get my hands circled quite up high enough, so I go too quick. I mean, there are so many little bits that you have to get on these vaults to get them correct. It's fascinating. So the first lot of vaults you'll see will be me actually just running and going to get my body straight when I come off the vault. Even that's not easy, because what I do is I run, I hit the vault, then I bend my knees to get up on the mat. Well, I've got to do it so I land on the mat with my knees bam, straight, pencil shape. So I'm working on that. So that's a challenge. Then we started doing where we had some cheeses, like little strange shapes put there, like to jump up over. And that was doing good, and gradually I was getting more and straighter body. And so the coach put me on the tumble track where I had to do what's called a donkey kick, where you drop on your knees and you go like an L shape with your knees, and from there, with your arms up, you got to push up and then into a handstand. Well, he had the handstand raised on a block, so he had to bump up into a handstand and started drilling that. And he's like, "We'll do a couple more." I said, "Coach, I think this would be better for me right now." And he goes, "I disagree." I'm like, "Oh, sorry, coach. Sorry. Whatever you say is right." And he's like, "I was double guessing it. I don't do that. I don't get a chance to do that. My coach does. My coach tells me what he knows is right, and me putting my own ideas in often doesn't help. So sorry, coach. My fault." So he did 2 or 3 of those off the padding, and you'll see those as well. And then, bam, back over the cheeses and everything back on, and I started getting better. Now it's a long way from where you're going to see it over the next week, the next 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, as I start hitting and getting cleaner and cleaner body shapes. So I hit that handstand, then I start to flat back. So it's exciting, this vault. I'm really, really exciting watching the progress. So that's it for right now. You can sit back and watch all the vaulting. There's a lot of vaulting. So this episode is pretty much a vault episode. But watch for the nuances. Watch for the body shapes. Watch for the way I've got to hit the handstands. And then I'll come back and wrap it all up.
One more time. Yes. Others quit when it gets tough. Ooh, ouch, stop. It's enough. So step aside to watch success. Every rep I do progress. As I drive it deep into my bones. Over time, this skill I own. Piece by piece, block by block, I perform even better, solid like a rock. I love.
That's where we're now in this episode number 71, almost complete. Wow, here we are so early in the year, and probably with the amount of training right now, I'll be getting up around in the 85s and 90s probably by the end of May, which is so exciting. And before long, when I have episode 100, I have a huge celebration. Because I love going back and looking at some of my early footage, and even though the footage only started around October, how much progress I've made. Every morning now when I train, I get to do 3 kickovers off the floor, 3 slinkies, 3 front limber kickovers, 3 stand-ups. That's my warm-up. Get it? That's my warm-up. At the beginning of the year, I'd never even done a slinky. At the beginning of the year, I'd never even done 1 slinky, and now 3 of them are automatic as part of my warm-up. Just the progress. And today is probably my most flexible day ever. Ever! It was my back. My lower back was just incredible. It literally felt like I was folding in on myself. The whole body was completely... So, I'm looking forward to seeing how much better that's going to get, how that's going to impact all my flexibility, all my routines, and everything. The back flexibility is something I've really been pushing hard to get, and it's coming like a champ. Update, still hurting on here. The rib or the separation here still causing problems, and maybe this is part of the cause around here. I don't quite know, but doctor suspects it may be that there's stuff around here compensating because of this. All the shoulder stuff, okay, well I'm working through that right now and relaxing. The knee, this knee is still clicking a lot. That's a little bit disconcerting when it's clicking. The other knee, actually I'm now having it done as well. Coach goes, "Bobbie, what's happened to your knee?" And I'm like, well, I'm kicking over a lot, and so the tendon in the back is hyperextending. It's not good. It's not good when it does that. So I got the other one to help support that. But he's like, "Bobbie, don't do them down there if you've got any problems." I'm like, well, coach, I'm never going to get up there if I don't keep pushing this outside the hours with you. So it's all a great challenge to have. So this is episode 71 of Gold, the trials and tribs of an Olympic gymnast. My name is Bobbie-Sue #1. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing up. Thanks for supporting me on Facebook and sending me all those great comments. And I'll see you on the next episode.